Hello, I'm Heather Harrison, Associate Librarian here at Historic Deerfield. And today I want to talk about this book, A Treatise of Japanning and Varnishing, otherwise known as Stalker and Parker, named after the two men who were credited with writing it. It was first published in 1688. Our copy is actually a rare variant because it only has the name John Stalker and not George Parker, and I like to call it Stalker without Parker. Our copy comes from the Stephen L. Wolf collection of books on paint and varnish, which we received about 10 years ago. In addition, we also have two modern facsimile copies of the book. And this book is quite rare. I can only locate 3 other copies of this particular variant, 2 in California and 1 in Georgia. And what makes this book particularly rare is that it's complete. There are 24 plates in the book. And it's unusual because the authors, Stalker and Parker, encouraged the readers to take the plates out and use them as patterns. So it's rare to find a complete copy with all the plates intact. And this book is important because it provides directions and technical information as well as patterns for anyone who's interested in japanning, varnishing, gilding, other trades. The patterns are used for designs in furniture and ceramics. And the pattern I want to show you is plate 20. And you can see that I think it's a Chinese town scene, and what you can see is all the great detail on the steeples, the roofs, the steps, the railings. You can actually count the individual lines if you wanted to, and you can see how this would be great for designing furniture and exactly what to do. Now, if you look at the same scene in the modern facsimile, first you notice that it's much smaller, and then you can also notice that the lines are not as detailed. You cannot count these individual lines. And it's much fatter printing and it's much smaller. So if you were designing your furniture, you would definitely want to use the original as opposed to the facsimile copy. And that is one of the reasons why it's so valuable and so important to keep this book. That if you're designing furniture, this is the book you would go to.